Get it off your chest.
At 430-1043. 3.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Woo-hoo. I can't believe it's Wednesday.
It's Monday,
Already.
Crystal. It's Monday.
All right. Happy Monday, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's the eighth day of September 2021. Welcome to the wake-up call for this wonderful, nice and cool Wednesday morning across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's just about 25 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. We head on up to the 10 o'clock hour this morning. The entire team, DJ Jose, yeah, he's taking care of the music for you, putting you in that wonderful mood. The Hurricane Man passing through to... what are you doing?
To hurricane-alize the Wednesday. You know,
some hurricanes pass
That's
and not a drop of rain, nothing happened, just a little bit of.
So you say, Crystal, I am a waterless
I am
hurricane.
just saying
I'm a moist up, you know.
that some hurricanes
What are you saying,
pass.
Crystal? Talk to me.
And you don't hear much, you don't see much. Some hurricanes pass.
My goodness.
And they take off roofs, they destroy farms, they cause flooding. It just depends. So what kind of hurricane are you?
I am a hurricane that is just full of water.
Hold on.
Who's doing
What's it? This hurricane sucks up people's business.
Yeah,
he doesn't suck up the moisture in the air or the heat. He suck up people's business. Hey, if you're listening via 88.5, 104.3, www.x104fm.com, your favorite app, however you're listening, good morning to you and welcome. If you find yourself across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, whether it's your house, at work, on the road, in the gym, somebody else's house, the neighbor house, the girlfriend or the boyfriend, the side man, the side girl house, whoever house you're there in, wherever you are, even if you're on the farm, on the seas, good morning to you. All right, good morning to the folks in the rest of the region. US, UK, Canada, Asia, Africa, outer space. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. If you're already at work, top of the morning to you. If you're heading to work, you're driving your delivery vehicle, company vehicle, private vehicle. You're driving a minibus right now. You're a conductor. You're a passenger. Good morning to you. Good morning to all the folks who are working in the security service sector, whether public or private. Good morning to all the folks in the health service sector.
Crystal.
I keep hearing something. I don't know if it's me or what I'm hearing.
It's probably the rapture. Crystal, why aren't you saying good morning to the peeps on the live, man? Good morning to all.
Coming down.
Okay, go ahead. All right. I do forgot.
That's why you are here.
No, go
That's
ahead.
why you are here, all right? You don't bring wind, you bring reminders.
Yes, I'm
all right?
reminded.
Thank you so much.
Carry on.
All right, good morning to all the folks on the Facebook Live. Good morning. If you are joining us via Twitch or YouTube, good morning to you. If you want to see us, wait a minute, I ain't done dressed yet. You can go on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook or YouTube or Twitch at Extreme 104 SVG. Yeah, man. If you are joining us on WhatsApp as well, 4301043, that's the number to send a message. I say good morning to Big Bad Shark. He's saying good morning to the Extreme family. Big up to all the master ladies uptown. And the boat yard security in Villa.
One time?
Away I say.
Yes, man.
All right.
Yes.
Oh boy, it seems like some melody. Let me get the greetings. Let's get the greetings out first, all right?
Go ahead.
Good morning to Miss Kitty saying good morning, Extreme family. Happy Wednesday. Wishing you guys an awesome one today. Listen, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Very restful. I know that the Prime Minister made a press conference. Was it Friday?
Friday.
To tell people, to remind persons, listen, it's a long weekend. Please adhere to the protocols. Police will be coming around to do their checks and so on, to enforce the protocols that are in place.
Yeah.
They don't do them all the time. But this weekend, that's what he said. Make sure that your house is in order. If you don't have to go outside, please don't go outside.
Stop.
All right? But I understand Beckwith was full, man.
How you understand that?
I understand Beckwith was full, man.
Beckwith only?
Well, I'm being
Beckwith only, you know what I mean? So,
the people went out, man. Like,
and
nobody gave a Boy, everybody just went out, man. And I'm pretty sure that majority of the persons that went out didn't care to protect themselves, to wear their mask, or even keep their distance. People just needed to get out of the house. I mean, I can understand it's really stressful to stay indoors all the time.
Yeah.
But these are times when you kind of have to give and take a little bit
Meaning?
and assess the situation, right?
Okay.
We've already been told that we are preparing the country for an outbreak. That's the impression I got in the Delta variant of the COVID-19. I know last week I read the article concerning mu variant, but it's here.
Yeah.
It is an SVG. And I'm absolutely certain that nobody considered it or nobody thought about it ever coming here. It was not on anybody's mind.
But Crystal,
if it was, very, very few people.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know, but this one caught me off guard.
A lot of people.
It caught me off guard. Moo is here. Some people say Mew. Moo is here.
What?
Yeah, the cow jumped over the moon. And he
Moo.
landed. Yeah.
All right.
Moo. Moo.
Yeah, and Crystal, I was surprised the Prime Minister came out on Friday. I kind of felt it on odd time to have basically talk to the nation. But I think he was prepping us to not to go out.
As
stay
usual,
inside.
before
And,
every holiday weekend, we get this prep.
Yeah.
We get a reminder, a kind reminder that protocols are in place and they will be enforced on this weekend.
Yeah.
All the other weekends,
Nothing.
all the other weekends,
Yeah.
completely different because people don't go out on a regular Saturday and Sunday. They don't go to the beach. They don't go to Beckway. They go out a lot more on holidays. That's why we have to come out and remind persons that the protocols are in place and we need to enforce them. But as per usual, things will go wrong.
Crystal,
As per usual. Yes.
somebody on Facebook said it is we mainland people, me and you, that went down to Beckway and was on the beach disregarding protocols. You know what I mean? The mainland people, yes, the mainland people
went down to the Grenadines.
to the Grenadines and went on the beach, totally disregarded what the Prime Minister said. You know what I mean? You were flaunting the rules, the
I
COVID
hate
rules.
this.
I was passing through on Friday nights and there were
That's coming
parties
from
all over.
somebody in the Grenadines?
Yeah, what you want? Tyrone, are you from the Grenadines? Yeah, I think
Is that
Tyrone.
Tyrone James?
No, not
No?
Tyrone James. We haven't got there yet, Crystal. No, not Tyrone James. But yeah.
I mean, it's Tyrone.
yeah.
Call Tyrone. Or is it that one?
No, not that one.
A different one?
Yeah. So, and I was driving through. You know, I mean, I'm doing my regular Fridays, surveillance of the spots, and some spots were rammed to capacity. So I was wondering if in terms of the equivalent application, if some people don't really have a little bly, as they call it, a little bly, and others have to abide by the rules. You know, I kind of found
Maybe
it.
it's a who knows and
It's
I
like the
don't
people
know, I don't
who
know.
went to Beckway, like Crystal on a team.
Hello, me know better. Me know better. Me know
Oh
better.
my! Oh my!
Why would anyways, I'm not against people enjoying themselves and relieving stress and having family events, but at this time you need to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful. You probably thought that Beckway would have been empty, but it wasn't. You're not the only person who thought that Beckway and the other Grenadine Islands would have been empty.
Yeah.
I just cannot wrap myself around the fact that 2 years into a pandemic, people still cannot get the message. We still cannot get the message. And I believe that for some part, some of us become complacent because last week or week before, our cases, the number of active cases were in the 20s.
20s, yeah, it was
but it's
about
now
20s.
65 cases. It's
That's a
now
lot.
65
Whoa!
active cases.
Whoa.
In Grenada. This is why we should never become complacent.
Yeah.
While it is good that our cases are low, never become complacent. I remember a time that Grenada was at 0 active cases.
Yeah.
And it was a big hurrah. Even for persons who were not in Grenada. Look at Grenada, there's 0. Da, da, da. Look at Grenada now. Over the weekend, 7 deaths in one day.
Whoa.
From COVID-19. 7 deaths in one day. Not cases, deaths.
In one day.
St. Lucia is absolutely ridiculous with their cases. I actually hit up one of my St. Lucian friends and I said, what is happening over there? She's like, girl, I just trying to stay inside and keep my children protected and safe as much as possible. If I don't have to go out, I ain't going anywhere.
Well, it seems
Do
apparent.
not become complacent.
Yeah. Well, it seems apparent that maybe they have a different strain there because, in terms of in infectiousness,
I don't care
maybe
about
it's a Delta variant. Karakou, I read something last night. It's actually close by in the Grenadines. Karakou has recorded some a real uptick in the numbers. So once you're gonna get that moving through the Grenadines, because that's a hard place to basically patrol and keep sealed. Once you kind of get that moving down that side, there's a possibility it's gonna come up this side.
Possibility?
Possibility.
You
Yes,
know,
a possibility.
Listen, you also need to understand some of the problems that we are still encountering
Like?
at our borders. So persons would come home, you check into your hotels. Is it that people are still, or the hoteliers are not managing those persons who are in quarantine properly? Why is it that we're still hearing cases of people who could walk out of their hotel rooms, go downstairs, go here, there, and everywhere? Why is it that they are not being properly secured or prevented from leaving? How come is it that I could just get up and walk out of my hotel while I'm on 2 days quarantine? What is 2 days quarantine? Why are we still hearing things like that?
Crystal, you come
That
up
is
my...
one, I am sorry, but that is one of the problems that we are facing.
Hold on.
And that is how COVID will get out.
Hold on.
Especially these new variants.
You came to my hotel to be quarantined. You didn't come to a prison, right?
You didn't come to a prison.
I don't run a prison.
We also
I run a
need to
business.
understand
If
that.
you need to apply
You
that.
also need to understand, Hurricane Man.
Yeah.
That you are now a quarantine approved facility. What does that mean? Does it mean, okay, you have a hotel, you have a room that qualifies you to become a quarantine approved facility, a Ministry of not education, a Ministry of Health, approved facility. These were approved under a certain set of criteria.
Rules, right.
You don't think that one of the criteria would be being able to make sure that that person is properly secure and separate from the rest of the guests and from the rest of the population?
That's a slippery slope.
The only way that COVID-19 could have gotten into SVG, the only way that new variants and new diseases can get into SVG is at the borders.
Yes. It's fact.
At the borders.
Fact.
While we are experiencing COVID-19 pandemic, we have put in place a lot of protocols, a lot of rules and regulations to manage that.
Yes.
And one of the things that we have to manage is people coming in.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You are responsible in part.
Crystal.
This is a shared responsibility. It is a shared responsibility. We know that from the get-go. It's a shared responsibility. Everybody in SPG has to play a part and be responsible.
Crystal.
It is not
What's up
hard.
with you this morning?
I had a very long weekend.
We're going down that rabbit hole again, Crystal.
Yeah, I will carry you down 20 rabbit holes before you leave here this week.
You're telling a hotelier that they need to be a prison warder.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's just part of the problem.
If the hotel is not properly managing that special customer, take them off the list of approved quarantine facilities. Because at the end of the day, if somebody is to walk out of that hotel with a variant,
right,
or with COVID-19 and say, let me go buy a bar, let me go to the supermarket, and they refuse to wear a mask, and somebody else gets infected, and somebody else gets infected,
Yeah.
and then it becomes community spread.
Yeah.
What happens? Whose responsibility
I-
is that?
I-
The Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment.
That
Who
is
going
it.
to get all the blame and the
That-
cussing?
that is
The
it.
Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment.
And the hotel, yeah.
Not the hotel.
Okay.
Everybody
okay.
has to play a
Okay,
part.
okay.
I am sorry
You're
if
on
the
fire
hotel
this
is
morning
not
over this
responsible.
hotel thing. I don't know.
But that's
somebody
that's
got
just
to Crystal
that's
Hotel.
just my personal opinion.
No,
All
but
right?
that's that. Yes. Sure.
All right?
I mean, I think that there need to be most in terms of quarantine days. The number of days in terms of quarantine needs to be increased.
Nah.
That is. I mean,
No.
no. What?
I would not argue with the ministry with their number of days to quarantine. In Canada, once you go in with a vaccine, once you have all the correct prerequisites,
Yeah.
and that's another thing we gotta touch on. Maybe tomorrow, Canada is seeing that they only approve 4 vaccines: the 3 from America and the Oxford AstraZeneca / Covishield.
No Cuban vaccine.
No Cuban.
Wow.
No Sputnik.
I gotta find that word. Yeah, I mean.
But tomorrow for that.
All right.
Once you get
Crystal.
into Canada, you don't have to quarantine. You go straight to wherever you're going.
Once
you are
you're
vaccinated,
okay,
and you have
okay.
all the other
I didn't know that.
prerequisites,
I didn't know that.
you go straight. It's
Right.
beginning, I believe, in September, because there are 3 different categories.
Yeah.
But tomorrow morning
Yeah,
for
we have
that.
time
All right,
now.
all
We have
right,
time
all
for
right,
that.
all right.
We have time for that.
All right,
We have time for
we got 90 minutes on to the
Okay.
7 o'clock hour. Something else that happened over the weekend, Monday to be specific,
Uh-huh.
that a lot of us are not happy about.
What happened?
Especially for us drivers here.
What
I don't have a
happened?
car, but a Vex still.
What? What happened, Crystal?
Gas
What happened to gas?
at the pumps has gone up again.
By
Aye.
just a few cents.
I don't care
Just a
if
few
it's
cents.
just a cent.
Just a
If
few
it's
cents.
2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, it has gone up again. What I'm trying to understand is, wasn't it just last month that gas went
But
up?
it would move. It would move. It has to move.
But listen, there was a point in time where we were told that the country would operate
Yeah.
on a 3-month
Month, right,
average.
right.
My interpretation of that is that every 3 months,
You're gonna get
as a consumer,
Right.
expect the gas to
To
either
change.
go up
or down.
or come down.
Right.
Based on a 3 months average.
Right.
Gas was changed last month. Or is it that every month you assess the prior 3 months, or you consider, I don't know with 3 months, which 3 months, but I just understood it to mean every 3 months, we go on the 3 months average and we assess the price.
I'm gonna offer a theory here, right? Theoretically, or the standard is that you would work within the 3 months period. But however, sometimes
So-
because of the volatility
Okay,
in
so-
terms of the
so let's
movement,
go.
the
Hold on,
rapid
hold on,
movement,
hold on.
or the rate at which
Hold on.
it is going, you need to make that adjustment quickly, or else by the time you get to that end of that 3 month period, it is going to be so huge in terms of the
Prior
jump
to
that the
August.
consumer would not be able to absorb that immediately like that. So
Prior to August,
Yeah.
when was the last increase in fuel prices?
well, I
at the
don't
pumps?
really pay attention. All I just
Because you're a rich man. You
No,
just
I'm
you
not-
just go by the
don't do
gas
that.
station.
Don't do that, Crystal.
You don't pay
do
attention
that.
to when gas
No.
go.
I just noticed.
You just
that-
go and
that
say,
my vehicle,
"Fill me up."
Just my
Fill-
vehicle can only go to one spot before the tank reach a particular thing, and I drive very slow. I drive slow. That's all. I'm not rich, Crystal.
No,
Don't-
you're rich.
Don't do me that.
You're rich. People who don't watch prices rich.
Listen. All I shop at the gas tank with $20, and then I realize that the $20 cannot go as far as
And you just drive off. You
and-
don't watch the price on the tank.
Yeah, I
Was
don't-
it before August? When was the last price increase?
Yeah. As a van driver, who's it? Recently, right? It was like a couple of weeks, about a month or so ago.
It's wait. I know.
Yeah.
September, August, those 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So when the price fluctuates, the government may or may not absorb that loss or gain.
No, the retailer, I think, observe that.
No. If you are moving on a 3 months average, if the price changes, you have a smirk on your face. You have a smirk on your face.
Yeah, what's
If
happening?
the price
Right.
price changes within
Right.
that period
That
that
3
we are
month.
operating on that 3 month average, right?
Yeah.
If it goes down, the government would absorb the profits.
The short. What? No, it's not government. The retailer.
No, the price does not go down.
But
the price does not go down.
You are going on the premise that it's the government that imports oil. And it's
No,
not the,
but
it's not the
there's a
government, it
cost.
is the
There's a
retailer
cost to
that
the
imports
government.
it.
Isn't there a cost?
For what
I
they
think
use?
Mark, help me out here,
maybe,
please.
Maybe
Because
on the,
my
maybe
understanding
on,
of
maybe
clearly.
No, it's not the government.
That was my understanding.
No, it's not
the
the
government
government.
would
In terms of.
okay, you explain to me.
No, I mean.
Use a gas man.
No, I'm not a gas man. I'm a consumer. So I'm assuming.
Okay,
in terms
no,
of the
you
duty,
assuming.
the
Nope.
duty
All
on
right,
it, the
let's
government
move
would
on.
lose some.
The government would lose
Some duties. You know what I mean?
if
Based
the
on,
price
if the
goes
price of the
down.
movement, yeah.
But if it goes up,
Yeah. It should
because
stand to benefit, yeah.
my understanding is that governments would absorb. So
The
they
shortfall.
would take the risk.
Okay.
Right?
Right,
If
Crystal.
it goes up or if it goes down.
Right, Crystal.
Is it that we cannot afford to take that risk anymore?
Of absorbing the
absorbing whenever it goes up?
Well, that's a good reason in there. You know what I mean? There's no money in the kitty to cushion that
Oh,
shock.
we need
to pass it on
that,
immediately
we
to
need
the,
that
to the consumer.
extra.
Yeah, that's a good reason, there, Crystal. Yeah, man, that's a good reason. there.
Let's get to the WhatsApp. Let's get to the WhatsApp.
Hey, can
all
I say
right?
hello to some people
Yeah,
over here?
man,
Let me
yeah,
say,
man, yeah, man.
Let me say,
Because we got X News, we got local weather.
Good morning to highly favored child. She said, "Good morning to everyone. God is great." That's good, man. It is the day that He has made. I love that.
Amen.
Carry
Make sure
on,
you say
Crystal.
your prayers this morning. Chant a psalm day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Crystal.
Oh, it finished. Akeem says, good morning, Extreme family. This is coming from Sweet Corn family, Gilbert Latch.
Big up,
Akeem, good
I'm-
morning.
I'm in red today. I came firing today.
I'm dressed in all dark. I don't know.
I'm gonna burn down the people in the
Because
studio today.
after work, I am going to a funeral.
Okay, so you're in a somber mood.
Yeah.
I'm in a fiery mood today. Carry on,
At
Crystal.
the end of the shift, I will share my thoughts on the person who passed away.
Okay.
All right, and who will be laid to rest today. Somebody says, I didn't actually see the people, but Beckway Express was fully packed with vehicles going to Beckway. Well, the vehicles were not taking dogs. Good morning to Josette. Good morning, Krempo. Jimmy. Morning, Queen, Crystal, and Kings. Hurricane, I have to agree with Crystal. Hotels have at least a major part of the quarantine responsibility.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to Blood says, good morning, Extreme. Glamorgan in. I had a good holiday, and I have 2 women in my car.
Whoa.
Driving out, and the two
Lucky
of them
man.
asking me, who is she? And all me tell them, my friend. So up to now, me just thinking about what happened, but the 3 of us, we have good times together.
I have never heard anybody read patois like
Okay.
that so eloquently.
Somebody says, okay, 3-month rolling average is equal to January to March,
Okay.
then February to April, and so on.
Yeah.
January, March, February, April,
Uh-huh.
May, June, July,
Mm-hmm.
right? August, September, October. Right, it's 3-month average. Okay, 3-month rolling average.
Rolling average.
So it can change every month.
Yeah.
Oh God, I must bust out my
But I
soul.
said that, Crystal.
Leave me alone.
You were doubting me. I'm very good. Hey, Crystal, but you read something there. So are you saying that we should start blocking people from going down to the Grenadines?
No.
Or should we
No.
There's some. I
The
read some,
only block you're gonna get is
I read somewhere.
Speaking of blocking.
I read somewhere there's some places in the Caribbean that you can't go to some parts. I'm trying to get the story, but you're prohibited in terms of I know in Trinidad it's some areas they start to create like vaccinated zones.
Actually, yeah.
I
yeah.
think- oh,
Especially
Grenada, I think
in
you
the
can.
hotel industry, believe it or not, that's what the hotel industry has moved to. Not is moving to, but has moved to. I understand that in Beckway, there are hotels that are advertising, and this is now a competitive advantage for a hotel to promote stay.
Right.
And in addition to advertising, maybe your price, maybe your spas and your restaurant and so on, are fully vaccinated. So fully vaccinated is now a competitive advantage in the tourism industry.
Okay.
Because guests are coming in fully vaccinated.
Right.
They want to go to places that are fully vaccinated.
Right.
They want to go to beaches and different tourism sites that are within a bubble that's fully vaccinated. If you are not fully vaccinated,
so
then you basically see yourself out.
All right. That's a good idea, right?
All right. A couple other things happened over the weekend. Nurses showed up in their numbers to work. What the hell is going on? Aren't we supposed to be experiencing a strike, industrial action?
No,
What's going on?
Yeah, I saw.
I
saw a news article, but I think probably the writer was trying to portray the fact that the entire strike flopped yesterday. Like the nurses did not come
Maybe
to work.
Maybe they forgot.
Nurses came to work. Yeah. You guys lost. And I felt like saying, no, man, this is just the start of it. I read a subsequent article that showed that the nurses actually, it fell off in terms of attendance later on, all right? So that,
So they forgot that it started on Tuesday. And they went to work. Or maybe they went to work to set up their stuff.
Yeah.
And then they went back home. It's like, listen, hey, don't forget to
Okay,
test.
so guys, did the strike yesterday flop? Did the strike yesterday flop?
Was it?
Because based on what I read, they said that all the nurses came out to work and later on subsequently in the afternoon, so a few kind of like just stayed home. So it wasn't really effective. Is this gonna continue on to today and tomorrow, Crystal?
Well, 3 days.
But I think the nurses were complaining. They were complaining about a lot of things. They're complaining about conditions, etc. This is the time to speak out. I don't know.
It's never a bad time to speak out. It's always a time to speak out. If you feel that injustice has been served towards you or against you, if you feel that your working conditions are not conducive to your proper functioning, maybe molds, maybe furniture, maybe you have to write signs with a piece of pen and paper because the printer breakdown for the past 6 months going on to a year.
Don't trivialize it, Crystal. Don't trivialize it like that. I think it's all about vaccine. Maybe I think it's just this one is just about vaccine, not the printer.
Vaccine, right? Maybe it's a case where the toilet ain't working. I don't know if we still have these problems at the mental health rehabilitation center. That's true. Maybe it's a case where things just not in line, right? You should always come out and speak about that. Don't wait until it gets too frustrating. And if the first time you talk, nothing is done, you take a next step and a next step and a next step. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to take a break and come back with your WhatsApp messages. We'll come back with a live sometime.
Hey, let me say goodbye. Let me say goodbye to all my live is lighting up, guys. But we're gonna continue throughout the morning. Stay with us. Crystal is on fire. I don't know what happened over the weekend.
I had a long weekend.
Caliente.
Had a long weekend. Yeah. You gotta be in a wonderful mood despite the challenges that we are facing. Make sure you start each day right with an attitude of gratitude. Find something to be thankful for. Diseases galore just run floating away in the crate of La Soufrière of the local airline store.
I saw Desmond bathing in that acidic
this is like
water. I was like, guy, you gotta be mad.
Acid is good for your skin. What's wrong with that?
Little boys
Have you ever heard of
die.
acid peels? Acid peels, chemical peels? You know what I'm saying, for your face and so on?
That water is gonna kill things in your body, Desron.
It's
your
not
little
gonna kill his
boys
sperm.
would stop swimming. Don't do that, bro. Don't listen. And it was three of them swimming in volcanic water. Gosh, bro, there's so much chemicals inside it. Let me know. I'm getting hot. I'm getting heated right there. So
okay, so you know what, Gilly?
Save me, please.
All right, we're gonna take in. We're gonna take in 1 or 2 tunes, maybe one, because the time going. We've got to head to your X News and your local weather report right here on X 104.3 FM in the morning. It's the wake up call. Time to get up and get going. Go. Make sure you check on your plantain before it burn up.
Get it off your chest.